Hello, welcome to day 86 of the Volunteer Recruiting Challenge. Only 4 days left of this recruiting challenge where I'm attempting to recruit 50 volunteers over the course of 90 days. My name is Kenny Conley. I'm the next generation pastor at The Ridge, and I am kind of reminiscing this week of all that's happened over the last 90 days. Some of the things that were special, some of the things that were helpful, some of the things that maybe were barriers. But today I want to talk about one of the things that really worked with this challenge. And I would say that it was this goal itself. From the outset, this goal was a strong goal, a bold goal, because I actually needed 50 volunteers. I made the decision to make the number 50 because I assumed, like when I did some rough math, I figured I need about 50. Turns out when I looked deeper, I needed closer to 60, but 50 is good. 50 is a great start. And so having a bold goal like that, I think really helped me. It helped me get to where I really needed to be. For almost 2 years, I worked at Mariners Church in Southern California. I was a kids pastor there. And my boss, the lead pastor, Eric Geiger, was a big fan of a practice, a theory, a strategy of business called 4DX, 4 Disciplines of Execution. And in some ways, this 90-day challenge was an execution of 4DX. In case you're not familiar, you can buy the book, 4 Disciplines of Execution. Quite frankly, you could just Google it and get what you need to know. But the idea behind 4DX is these 4 disciplines that help you achieve goals. And so I'm going to see if I can remember what the 4 of them are. One of them is having a wildly important goal. WIG, wildly important goal. And for me, it was the 50 volunteers. Second one, I think, is a clear scorecard. You know, how am I tracking that I'm actually making progress in doing that? Now, I have a list that I've been working off of, a spreadsheet that I've been working off this entire time, that I've got the names of all my existing volunteers and their weekly equivalents, and then every volunteer that I've recruited, that I've added to the list, that I've invited to orientation since this challenge has been going. And so I've been keeping track of it almost every day. I look at the spreadsheet, I'm adjusting it, I'm adding to it, I'm clarifying it. And so you have a scorecard. You have lead measures. Those are the things that you do that actually help you get what you want. So for instance, if you're trying to lose weight, running would be a lead measure, like running a mile every day, not eating past 8 p.m. every day. Those would be lead measures, because the goal is that when you do those things, they cause you to lose weight. So for me, it was volunteer orientations. It was sending out regular emails to all of our families, inviting them to orientations. It was intentional conversations with teenagers on Wednesday nights when they're here on Wednesday night. So lots of different lead measures in practice. And then the last discipline is a cadence of accountability. And this wasn't accountability, I don't know what is. Recording a daily video for all of you to tell you what I did, what I've been doing, what I'm thinking about doing. That keeps you motivated to do this. So I would say, if you really need to recruit some volunteers, maybe you should do what I did. Now, you may not create a YouTube channel and film a daily video, but what if you practice 4DX and you come up with your wildly important goal, create a scorecard that you're going to keep track of every day and every week, everything that you do. You create some kind of a cadence of accountability. Maybe it's a weekly meeting with your boss, or with a peer, or with a friend, with a spouse. I don't know, somebody that you're telling them what you're doing, and go for it. I would say that this process has been really hard. It's been overwhelming at times. I didn't know how I was going to get it all done. And this isn't just the recruiting, it's actually filming the videos, editing them, and getting them out to you. But I have to say, it totally helped. I would say at the end of the day, all the extras, the production of making these videos and things like that definitely took time and definitely had an impact on the amount of time I spent recruiting. But at the same time, this goal and this very public goal in front of all of you inspired me to reach my goal. And I'll know in a couple days how close I am to actually achieving my goal. But yeah, you should do this. 4DX, look it up. What's your goal? What's your wildly important goal? What's your scorecard? What's your cadence accountability? What are your lead measures? Once you start your own journey, how many volunteers are you going to recruit? What big task are you going to take on? I'm here for it. Let me know what you're going to do.